So the Six Nations is nearly here. The teams are out this week. So let's talk round one predictions. Let's talk about England under-20s preview, plus some up-and-coming stuff on the channel for the Six Nations. Now, why predictions? Well, the Rugby Paper podcasters asked me on their show to talk about the Six Nations. Jerry Guscott's there as well, so they wanted me to do predictions for round one and the rest of the tournament because they do a little bit of a competition between the guys on that show. So predictions make mugs of us all, but it's fun, so let's go for it anyway. So I'll be sharing those with you. Now, tomorrow I'm jumping on a press call with Mark Mapletoft and Tom Burrow, the captain of the England under-20s, to talk about their massive upcoming game against Ireland. Then the week after, I've got some interviews lined up with under-20s players. Really good with the RFU reaching out for that one. Plus, I'm going to get some media access to the France game at the Rec in Bath and interviews after that as well. So quite a lot of under-20 stuff coming up. So if you've got any questions you think I should put to Mark Mapletoft and Tom Burrow about the Six Nations campaign for the under-20s, please let me know. Now, I've got some lined up. We'll talk about the under-20s team, which has just dropped. And of course, some of the questions will be about that, but I'd love to know what you think I should ask. And a reminder, we are of course playing my starting lineup, where if you predict the exact starting lineup for England or Wales, then you go into a draw for amazing prizes. You know, one of the prizes is 2 tickets to a Lions captain's dinner at the Vale where Wales train, and a night stay in the hotel there. Amazing stuff, so do get involved in that. And before the Six Nations starts, I want to make a plug for the guy who does the artwork behind me. Absolutely amazing, Blair Skivington. He provides this for free. I'm not on commission, but I really appreciate him giving me these pictures, and he's doing a giveaway. You enter a competition down below, just a straight link. You need to subscribe to my channel, do the link, you go into just a random draw. After the Six Nations will draw it, and you get to pick anything from his Etsy shop. Obviously he does rugby artwork, but also football, basketball, loads of great stuff. So do enter that completely free, like I said. And also I had a few questions about Fantasy Six Nations, and yes, it's coming. The boys from Sports News Blitz are sorting that out, and they'll be here with a video on that very soon. So do enter a team. I'm sure I'll be entering as well, so just make sure you'll beat me. I'm sure you will. So loads of stuff coming up on the channel. Let's get stuck into predictions. Now, it's really hard to predict who's going to win sometimes, let alone scores, but the guys at the Rugby Paper wanted me to do it, so I went for it. I thought I'd share it. I'm going for France 42, Wales 12. Yes, a big bonus point win for the title-hungry French. They're at home. The Welsh, they're going to be fired up in this game, and it could be tight for a while, but I can see Ramos kicking his penalties early on. But then when the French start to get some dominance, make some breakthroughs, make those offloads, I think it could get messy. Yes, red and yellow cards are going to be more likely these days for, high shots, dangerous clear-outs, that sort of thing. And I think the French might be more likely to cop one or two of these. But I'm saying that's not going to happen, and Wales are going to get a bit of a beating, to be honest. Both sides are under big pressure for different reasons. Obviously, Wales just want to get a win. We know that France have had a great team for a while, and this would be their third Six Nations without a title if they don't do it, which would be a massive disappointment for their fans. So they're expecting big things. They're expecting a big win against Wales. And for Wales, it probably is a shot for nothing, so they might as well have a go at it. But I do see France having far too much here, so I'm saying a big win there. Then I'm saying another bonus point win for the home side, Scotland 35, Italy 14. I can see this being a very open game, backwards and forwards, because they play a very similar style, but I think Scotland do have the edge players-wise. They've got the home advantage. If they don't execute their skills, then of course it could be anyone's game, but I do think Scotland will get this one with a decent win. And then finally, Ireland against my team, England. My heart says England will play a blinder and Ireland will make mistakes and maybe get some yellow cards, but my head says Ireland probably have this. I think England will do fairly well and get some points, but the mountain of possession and territory I think Ireland will be too much. I think we've had some hints that England are going to put up a contestable kick barrage, the likes of Freeman, Roebuck, Stewart, going up against Lowe, Hansen and Keenan probably. But, it is a cleaner path to the catch, to the tap back, but still, sometimes it's a 50-50, wherever the ball bounces, who gets that tap back. So I'm not sure it's the best tactic, long term in this game, but I'm sure they're going to give it a good crack. And I've put the rest of my predictions up there in terms of table points. Now, of course, how one game goes affects the next game, etc. Injuries, so it really is a mug's game. But the guys at the Rugby paper wanted it, so there it is. That is what I'm saying is going to happen in the Six Nations. Goodness knows if I even get close, but if it goes like this, it would be France 24 with the Grand Slam, Ireland 20, England 15, Scotland 14, Italy 4 and Wales on 1. So don't take too much notice of that one, but certainly round 1 you can have a good chat at. Then finally we've got the England under-20s team to face Ireland. England won last year, then Ireland 2 years in a row before that, then England, then Ireland, so they've dominated this competition. So a huge match first up. Could it decide the thing? And some big players here. Just a really strong side, really strong up front. Keputu Pelotu, the Bath players, had some games for Bath already, and he really dominated the under-18 scene, and I expect him to do the same. Billy Sellers, a beast at tight head. We really do have some good props coming through, which is great. 3 second rows being played. Olamide Sodike was fantastic for the under-20s last season. Tom Burris there, the captain, and Juno Kapoko, they're getting in there as well as a 6, unleashing him. I think I'll ask Mark Mapletoft what the thinking behind that is, but is it just to unleash and let him commit havoc, if you like, dominate the line out? And another big story there, we've got Henry Pollock, the superstar from Saints who was with the seniors. I kind of knew he was coming back to the 20s with some correspondence with the RFU. I wasn't explicitly told not to say it, but I thought it was respectful not to say it because I don't think they wanted it out. But he was coming back to play for the 20s, so he's not going to play for England in the seniors. And then Kane James also played for the under-20. So it's a really, really experienced, strong pack there. In the backs, guys to watch out for. Archie McParland plays a lot for Northampton already. He's going to boss things around. And in the backs, Jack Bracken is a superstar, son obviously of Kieran Bracken. He is absolutely rapid. There's lots of other guys there I don't know a lot about who I'm really interested to get to know, to watch them play. And like I said, I'm going down to Bath to watch them against France in the second round and report back to you on what I see about these individuals. So anyway, let me know your predictions for round 1. What do you think of the England under-20s? What questions should I ask them? Also enter the giveaway for the artwork from Blair Skivington. The Fantasy Six Nations is coming. Get your predictions for my starting lineup. Loads of stuff to get stuck into. Do subscribe, do like, pop all the comments below, and I'll see you next time.